Hello everybody, and welcome to Death Stranding Director's Cut Part 1, a blind playthrough of a post-apocalyptic game that I have no idea what the story is about, but I do know that it has a very odd story, and at the same time we have a baby that we've been transporting around throughout the game. This game is quite long, however, I am going to prioritize focusing the story only and trying to see how fast I can get through the game, in pieces of course, because it is about 35 to 50 hours long to finish this game, which is quite absurd. I have never played this game before. I have seen maybe small clips of it, but it is available on the PlayStation Network or PlayStation Plus for free, and so if you feel like playing this game, well, it's there for your, playable content. Well, anyways, I like to thank you guys ahead of time for viewing these videos, as well as subscribing to my YouTube channel, following and subscribing to my Twitch channel, which helps me to grow as well as financially support the future improvements and equipment that I do for these videos. Anyways, I will turn this off on the top right and let's get started with Death Stranding. And we'll just do easy because I don't personally think that this game is like a Gears of War or a Dark Souls kind of situation, so I'd rather prefer to just stick with the story. And we'll say yes. We'll say yes. And at the same time, we'll also say for right now, normal. Okay, now I could turn this off. Let's see. So as for the brightness, I know that YouTube has this thing about making games a little bit darker, so I would prefer to have it a little bit brighter. And I'll just say 1 and 1. Sure, whatever. And levels of Doom abilities have been observed in those born under constellation as Cancer, Pisces, Cetus, what the hell is Cetus, Delphinus, and Gygus, which I have never heard of any of the Cetus, Delphinus, and Gygus constellations. Yeah, I'm not like too big into whatever it is, astrology or something like that. It's just not my thing. So I know that the director's cut is supposed to be better than the original. There's like more structures, more items, more other things, so we'll see what it's about. How are you doing, DT? I hope that you're having a good day today. We are going to be doing a space theme set of games. I do have a couple other space games that are going to be going coinciding with Death Stranding. So right after this one ends, there's going to be another space-related game. However, it is a indie space horror game.
Once there was an explosion.
And I also have another indie game about space.
Once there was an explosion.
Yeah, I've never played it before, and I have never seen it before, so it's going to be a little bit of an interesting experience.
A bang which gave
this game is pretty long from what I've heard.
And then
yeah, the game routine. I'm going to be doing some space-related themes just to kind of fit in for filler content. Well, it's not really filler content, but just to kind of give some space between Elden Ring and, Silent Hill 2 Remake and a couple other games that I've been doing. I just want to kind of space out the content, because those games are particularly long and I want them to be kind of just, done in sessions, episodic-wise, and give us enough room to try out different games in between, so that way they all can kind of, balance out. I have a lot of off days anyway, so may as well. It's very pretty. It looks very, very beautifully made. Almost some of these images you can almost not tell if it was real or a video game. It's actually pretty nice. Yeah, this is an open world game, and a lot of people say that it could take like 70 hours to finish this game if you try to 100% it. But even just focusing on the main story can be about 35, 40 hours, but I'm going to see how fast I can get through this game. Since that I usually tend to kind of speed through things, usually. Do keep in mind that the storyline may be weird from what I've heard. But I feel like, hey, you know what? If there's not very many people who have seen the end of Death Stranding, or at least all of it, then why not be one of those people who can kind of push it out there to see what happens, right? It's really randomly chosen. It really depends on my mood as well as what I think is going to be the fitting theme for, you know, that day or maybe that week. You know, if it depends also on my energy levels. You know, like if I obviously have no energy, I will not do things like Elden Ring or Hollow Knight Silk Song. You know, if I'm having a headache, I will stay away from like really bad games like Silent Hill 2 Remake that's going to give you a lot of flashing and a lot of lights that could potentially make your headache worse. So, you know, this is kind of the reason I rotate them. As well as, you know, some people out there may perhaps want to be in a different mood for a different game, so, or a different theme for that matter. And so that's why I kind of do that. I know that a lot of people avoid doing that as a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer, but I'm completely different from other people. I don't follow the bullshit that they do. Yeah, just jump to your death. Damn. I am surprised that they can leap that far, but then again, oh, he didn't make it. You know, the one elk that was over there didn't make it. Let's just go away a little bit. Well, that's a bad omen. Maybe it's acid rain. I mean, this is post-apocalyptic, so I imagine whatever it is. Yeah, if he didn't have just enough speed, he would have hit that rock. Wait, he did hit her, right? No? Or is that us? That must be us. What the hell is she doing just standing out in the middle of nowhere? Just not give a shit that I'm literally speeding right towards her direction. Maybe she wasn't even real. Oh great, there goes my bike.
Oh, great.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for trying to do a stunt. Yeah, if you're out in the middle of nowhere, you don't want to be doing stunts like that, especially if it's something critical. Okay, so we have a weight limit apparently, and at the same time, according to what it says here, so oh, I just missed it. Whatever. We'll see what it says next time. Okay, so tap R1 to scan. We can scan our layout. We can run by clicking the L3. Yeah, if you guys ever want to play this game, it is available on PlayStation Plus.
Get it together.
So if you feel like buying it, you know, to play it, you can get PlayStation Plus for like $17 or $18 in a month. And it's located somewhere in the middle to the bottom of the area if you go in the order of how the release dates are on PlayStation Plus.
The rain over there.
We'll see about making it a 1.5. I always have to start off with a -2 just in case that a game's really loud or something. I wonder what happened to our world and what's all these like little black fluids that we were seeing falling from the sky. Yeah, look at all these hand marks on us. Well, don't let it go in the rain. Oh, it must be like... Oh, it is. Let's see. Like it barely touched his skin, the water. And it like caused a reaction. Like a really bad one. Practically melts you, I assume. He's getting goosebumps, you see it? He's getting goosebumps all over his arm. Oh shit. Wow, that's like some really, really, really good, like, camouflage. If you can't even see, like, the silhouette of its body, even when the rain touches it. Because you know that, invisible... Anything that's invisible will become visible because of matter touching it. Such as rain, paint, air, you know, sand, dust. Because it's still a physical object. So I assume the suit that she's wearing creates spikes whenever a presence is around. I'm surprised that the creature doesn't see them. I guess it must be blind or something. It reacts to noise. This is like a quiet place. Although I think this game came out before A Quiet Place, if I remember. Can you imagine if you're sleeping and it just stomps right on your junk? Just randomly out of nowhere. Or let's say you're taking a dump or something like that and you're just trying to hold it in. Just trying to make sure that it doesn't hit the bucket or whatever it is that's going on. Got a creature around you. They say one of the worst things to die to is literally being inside of a bathroom. I wonder what's with all the hand marks. Maybe it's like, the monsters, like, yeah, you see that? You see how, like, the silhouettes of the bodies are up in the sky? That's what I'm saying. Like, even if something's invisible, it should still create an image because matter touches it. Like rain. Prologue, the porter, makes me curious to know how many chapters are in this game.
I think they're gone.
I think so too.
What the hell? Didn't mean to grab you so hard.
So I think this is the woman that we almost hit with our bike.
A chiral allergy. So, you have dooms, like me.
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
What's your level? You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Level 2 then.
See how her suit no longer has the spikes? So it is a reaction when danger is around.
Time falls let up. My name is Fragile.
Fragile.
Yeah, I've heard of you.
That right? Sam Porter Bridges. The man who delivers.
How the hell do you know that? What if we all deliver? What, just because I gotta... What, because I'm carrying a package, all of a sudden I'm the Amazon guy? I hate bugs. I can't stand them. That's disgusting. That's a tardigrade. that looks exactly like a tardigrade, one of like the what do they call them? Water bears.
Keeps the time fall away.
They're technically almost indestructible, according to science. It's disgusting. And she's eating it like it's a grape.
Wanna come work for me?
Oh no.
It's tough out here on your own.
Yeah, I thought Fragile Express had plenty of people.
Plenty of traders.
Yeah,
Not
drink
much
some
left of
water.
us now, save for a few honest folks. And on top of that, not much left of me either. Got soaked from neck to toe.
Well,
Can't
damn.
help you with that. I make deliveries, that's all.
This is Bridges Central Dispatch. Freelance contractor Sam Porter Bridges. Receiver is standing by for drop.
Guess we're gonna be continuing with our Amazon delivery package. It's a lot of the memes about this game is apparently we are an Amazon delivery. It's a really cool looking umbrella, but it's almost kind of
Those things never stay on for long.
not really practical because of the way it's shaped. One of the faces kind of looked like a ghost on the left side.
But it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go. I'll see you around. Sam Porter Bridges.
Huh, she just disappeared like lightning. Maybe it's like a super suit, in that every time the spikes come out, it activates the suit, and she just moves like lightning. Well, now we're back in the game. We are to deliver one or more consignments of smart drugs. Really? So I'm a drug dealer. Oh, ain't that ironic? Imagine we want to go to a lower level. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. We gotta go grab our package. I didn't know that we have a balance system in the game. So you wanna... So hold for grip. I see. I can hear him humming. Yeah, if you pay attention, you can actually hear him kind of humming to the song. So the blue, I imagine, is our stamina bar. We do have a jumping button, that's good to know. Yeah, we can scan our environment. See if there's like another package or something around here. There's like a water bear over there. Some kind of tardigrade. Takes like a good moment for him to activate the scanner, because it looks like one of them you can hold your breath if you hold the same button, and then the other one is if you tap it, it does the scan. So what's with like all the X marks? Does this mean that I can't climb this terrain or something, or does it just mean that it's a climbable terrain? Maybe that's what it means. X's are climbable terrain. We can't go this way, surprisingly. So maybe we want to go back to the river and kind of go to the other side. Looks as though my stamina is draining from standing in the water. Kind of interesting. So perhaps if I stand still, let's try going into shallower water. See how this kind of makes me feel like this is like a very Alan Wake kind of situation. You ever watch Alan Wake? It just kind of has that feel. Well, I should have enough stamina to just make it across. Very nice. Alright. Let's try to make sure we hold on to our package when we're going uphill. I imagine these things are quite heavy. Kilograms is like about 2.2 pounds on the average. Huh. Don't remember this being like part of the beginning of the original game. Because I barely saw like a glimpse of what happened in the original game. I don't remember it starting off this way, but then again, it's been so long. I don't remember anything about certain games. So we gotta activate it. Make delivery, alright. And then deliver cargo. What do you mean a partial
delivery to submit required cargo currently in your possession and return with... Once the cargo submitted meets or exceeds requirements, you may designate the order complete at any time.
Okay. But I don't want to make a partial delivery. I want to make a full delivery. Maybe if I scan the area, I might maybe find a package somewhere. More drugs. But that's on the other side of the river. What if I take one of these vehicles? I wonder if it's gonna allow me to take one of these vehicles. Can I go inside? No. Doesn't look like as though there is a package located anywhere close by, except the one that's way over on the other side of the river. You know what, let's just make a partial delivery for this one. I don't imagine they're gonna get too upset about it. Alright, and now what? Complete order. Confirm. Hold X to confirm. This plays a little bit like an indie horror game.
Delivering cargo.
A lot of indie horror games love doing shit like this.
It's not like the legend to come in late.
Had to wait out the storm. Lost my bike and some cargo.
Sounds like you've been through the ringer. You're running behind, but the cargo is still all right. Good work.
Can you imagine that our phone calls are gonna look like this in the future? Like holographic and everything. Cargo percentage, okay. I got 26 likes, well, and then I got another 36. We'll just skip it. I got 90 likes. Well, that's not even 1 in 300th of what I have on Instagram. I have quite a few comments that are like 30,000, 40,000 likes on it. Not that I even give a shit about the likes on Instagram, but people found some of my comments to be funny.
Special commission for Sam Porter Bridges. Priority 1.
I never understood people who are like coming back to comments and they're like, oh my god, 20,000 likes, thank you so much. It's like, do you really not get that much attention that you have to thank and come back to edit your comment just to thank people for that? It's pretty sad. Never understood the mindset of that, you know? Well, here comes this little weird contraption. Looks like something that belongs in Star Wars. Who's this asshole? He looks like an asshole.
Corpse disposal. Sam Porter, I presume? Right. Not the touchy-feely type. Document said you had some kind of phobia.
Bridges corpse disposal? What happened?
Look.
Hey, look, he's carrying a pod on his front chest.
Come on.
Okay, maybe he's not an asshole, but I'm just going to assume later he's an asshole. He's got that asshole look.
He's got a date with the incinerator.
How long since he flatlined?
We don't know the exact TOD, but I'd say it's been upwards of 40 hours.
TOD is time of death.
Not sick. This is a suicide.
Oh, Jesus.
We're just lucky we found him at all. Got him on ice ASAP, but who knows when he'll go necro.
Where are you taking him?
Closest incinerator's to the north.
This route's crawling with PTs. Sure you can't use another?
I wish I could, but there's no time.
I wonder what BT stands for.
The poor bastard right here.
You put all that chiralium in
Black terrestrials?
Can't do it.
Better that than trying for the incinerator.
Hey, we can do this. We just need someone like you with dooms.
Wonder what the Dooms is about. Yeah, I don't know about touching that.
Well, he's already in the first stages of necrosis. If we don't hurry, this place is a crater.
Oh, so it becomes like explosive.
Then Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
I never agreed to anything.
Can't spot BTs. Just sense them.
That's why we came prepared.
A bridge baby, huh?
With its help and you, we'll be able to stay one step ahead of them.
Well, there's the baby that everybody famously talks about.
Makes me feel like shit every time.
I even saw this thing in
You're plugging into the other side.
Days Gone.
Freaks me out too.
This exact baby is in Days Gone. It's like
Roll out.
an end game kind of bicycle accessory that you can put on your bike for your gas tank. And so when you're driving around, you got that baby that famously came from Death Stranding. Why don't they just let me, like, I don't know, operate a vehicle across the terrain? Maybe it would actually be a lot faster for me to do these deliveries instead of going by foot.
Well, the world was different when I was a kid.
Always gotta have the cameraman at a really weird spot when it comes to directing. I don't even have legs.
We had highways, airplanes. Hell, you could even visit other countries.
Let's take a look around at the terrain. Let's see what kind of things are we...
Imagine now. As you can see, the Death Stranding poked us full of holes. Fucked us beyond all recognition. And if you were lucky enough to survive, the timefall came and washed you away. Then those freaks from the beach showed up.
These
Worlds of the living and
these
the dead
jumpsuits
all
that they're
mixed
wearing,
together.
they kind of remind me a bit of
And that's when folks started holing up in the cities.
caving
Critters like yourself
suits.
got put up on
Even the
pedestals.
harness that they're wearing. This is also something that you use in like the mines and stuff like that. I'm eventually going to be wearing stuff like that too. When I go on my world adventures
How much further
on
the
live stream.
incinerator? This guy's about to pop.
Yeah, oh my goodness, it is turning into an explosive. So he's peeing himself. Is there something chasing us? I don't know, it feels like something's chasing us. Yeah, that shit is not going well. Maybe you might want to leave the body and just kind of drive the hell away.
Engine stalled.
Those assholes got us right where they want us. Get us out of here.
Sam, can you see anything?
Yeah, this body is not good. Why did our machine stop? Ooh, this feels not so good. Oh, we're back online. Yeah, it really feels like something's chasing us, and I really can't tell what it is. It's not in the sky. It's not on the ground. Oh damn, so those are what the hand marks are. So that's what the hand marks are. They're from the BTs. Look at all the crabs. It's nasty. You ever see the bottom of the ocean? There's like miles of piles. It's literally miles and piles of crabs on top of each other. Fun fact about those of you who don't know about crabs, you ever eaten crab legs before, or even the crab claw, and there's that big kind of like white thing that's on the inside, you know, around the crab meat, and it's like a little hard kind of like scale or something like that on the inside of the crab claw? Well, it's actually the tendons, and when you pull on them, you can kind of like a hand puppet make the claw go like this. And it's a little fun fact for you guys in case you were wondering what the hell that shit was.
They're here. I can't get you out.
So is this the driver? I think that's the driver.
Sam!
Shut up. Don't even breathe.
Yeah. Surprised if the rain melts their skin, that they don't have like a little faceplate. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of like a bit of a quiet place for sure. Now that I go back and, you know, try this game for the first time after watching A Quiet Place. The body is turning into something really wicked. Oh wow. So no wonder they're so big. her leg is bleeding. That guy is gonna get you killed. I'm just gonna say that he's gonna die. He's dying. What the hell are we gonna be able to do for you? May as well just shoot him. Put him out of his misery. Before he... Yeah, why don't you just put him out of his misery? Why are you gonna let him suffer like that? Way too damn long, he almost missed the shot. What the hell is this? The baby is like, it's getting cold out here. You don't even know what you're shooting at. What are you shooting your gun for? Oh god. Yeah, you know, just toss the baby in there, you know, just forget the baby, throw it in there with it. That is a horrible way to die. Stabbing your own self to death. No, that baby's done for. You need to throw that shit away. Wow. Look at that. It's like the Attack on Titan. That thing is massive. Hey, look at the little floating crab. Wow, it just ate the guy. Well, what a way to start off Death Stranding. Guess we're getting a nice little hint as to what the game might be about. So far, not too bad. I imagine all the women out there have probably fallen for this guy because he's got quite a nice face. He's a little on the older side, but he's got a nice face. Don't worry, baby, we'll be naked together. I don't understand why he's crying, but... Didn't I tell you to throw that baby away? I told you that shit was done for, didn't I? I literally said, toss that shit away. It's freaking... It's tainted. Right now we got a little baby BT. Crawling around, probably gonna go find its next meal. He had a T-section. Not a C-section, a T-section. He's like, that was my baby. The 5 Lords of Death Stranding. We are on a mission in Dark Souls to take down the 5 Lords of Death. Well, I would like to welcome you guys ahead of time to the next installment to the Souls series. Just kidding, it's not a Souls game, but for a moment it felt like it. Notoriously, okay, I can tell you this right now. Notoriously, whenever you hear nursery rhymes being sung in a movie or a video game, it usually ends up being a really shitty horror movie or a really shitty horror game. But I'll give this the benefit of the doubt to say that it started off very strongly. So hopefully it doesn't turn out to be shit. The nursery rhyme is never a good sign in any horror-related video game or movie. It's usually an indicator of like a really cheap-ass written story. Or a poorly directed movie. Yeah, this gives me the vibes of Alan Wake a little bit, with maybe some what is that other space game that I was talking about? Is Soma and Soma, Alan Wake, and maybe some of the Deliver Us the Moon, which is actually one of the other two games that I was talking about that's space related. I will leave the third one as a mystery, because it's after this video anyway. That was really weird.
Baby. Baby, can you hear me?
Don't call me baby.
Can you hear me? It's Daddy.
Don't call me don't tell me you're my daddy. Calling me baby, he's like, I'm your daddy. That's not good. I don't like it. And he's an old man. Yes, yes, get it all out. Get it all out. That baby was tainted. Imagine if you threw up and suddenly all those little tardigrades came out of your throat. It's nasty. There he goes crying again. Why does he cry so much? But those are not tears of sadness, those are tears of anger.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave rise to life as we know it.
So that's what they meant when the body goes necrosis.
Came the next explosion.
Comes a boom. Big boom.
An explosion. That will be our last.
Yeah, that thing's like the size of like maybe 2 acres. The blood and stamina gauges. The red bar is the blood gauge. When it reaches 0, Sam will die. The blue is the stamina. Alright. Now you can imagine why this game would be like about 30-40 hours if you speedrun it, or maybe if you just go at a decent pace, is because we have so many cutscenes, it's like a movie, you know? Now the rest of it I imagine is if you probably go around exploring a bunch of places.
So, how does it feel to be back in the world of the living?
Medica.
Don't worry. I'm a doctor. Well, a coroner, originally.
More like a fat pervert, I bet.
Call
Look, he's
me
got
dead
like a
man.
scar
I'm
on his head.
acquainted with the dead. Not like you, of course. Contrary to the name, I've never actually died. I would advise against that. I'm no expert, but I can assure you it's for your own protection. See?
You know what would be the most ironic thing?
Prisoner.
Handcuff him to me.
Handcuffs. They're cutting-edge devices that keep us all connected.
Us?
Bridges.
Us.
Yup, Bridges. Humanity's best hope for the future. Or avoiding extinction, if you prefer.
Right. Where am I? What time is it?
Watch me. Try pressing it against your skin, like this. Relax. That just means your body's got a good connection to the cufflink.
No, that's pretty cool.
Look. The cuffs will watch over you 24 hours a day. That is to say, we will. We're here to help.
More like monitor me.
2 days.
Probably like privacy invasion.
We took the liberty of collecting fluid samples from you. You're a repatriate. That makes you very special.
What's repatriate? I've never heard of that word. What the hell does that even mean?
Central Knot was obliterated in the annihilation. Game over, man. Place is a crater. The only ones to get it continue were you, for obvious reasons, and your broken bridge baby.
Is it all right?
So repatriate means somebody who brings something back to their own country.
Didn't work anymore. Why keep it?
Like to send something back to its origin.
Not just corpse disposal. My team, HQ, all of Redford, every soul in Central Knot City. We're at our base, in Capital Knot City now. Or should I say, our new headquarters. Sudbury seemed the logical choice. But our implementation team has been decimated. And there's only so much they can do in 2 days.
Bridges Energy.
Things here are a mess.
And look, Army Men heroes.
Fortunately, the director and his support team were out of town at the time, so the chain of command remains intact. I hate to do this so soon, but I have a job for you.
Good, it's better than listening to you talking.
This stencil is from when you repatriated? What's the other mark from?
A clingy woman in a cave.
The doctor's like, I
Aphenphosmphobia.
wanted to touch him.
No wonder you were out there alone, where no one could touch you. I'll try to be more careful, Sam.
Told you he's a pervert.
The job is an urgent delivery. I need you to bring the president some morphine.
What president? America's
Because we're drug delivery.
talking about the mayor of Central Knot.
Oh my god.
No, not the mayor. America lives on, Sam. The president is in the final stages of cancer, in critical condition.
Good, then he can... It means that he can just wash away. Bring in the new.
Look, Sam. Do as I ask, and I promise it will all make sense.
Why don't you do it?
He's too fat, look at him. He can't
Because
fucking
I'm not
run.
really here.
I could not even run 200 feet across the field.
This is just a chirogram. And here, come the tears. Allergic reaction to the chiral transmission. I'm actually over in the isolation ward in the big triangle building. Here is the morphine.
Damn.
Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Come on. You got morphine there. What's this about? Tell me the truth.
Like how they're just like, we just entered a contract. I didn't agree to
Sam,
nothing.
is that America's last president wants to see you in person. Are you really about to say no?
Yeah. I'll say no. I've got other deliveries I can do. I mean, just look at me. I've already got my own problems. I have herpes on my face. Oh, man.
Very good. I'll see you in the isolation ward.
Yeah. I like how they're just like, oh, well, we have accepted going into a contract with you. Like, where the hell's my consent? You see that smirk on his face? He's like, huh, another delivery. This'll be a cake.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All clear. Welcome.
Oh, we got nothing. Nothing we can pick up. Alright, we are on our next mission. So I actually looked it up while the cutscene was going on. There are 14 chapters to the game, and we are on episode 1. Or should I say 14 episodes, and we are on episode 1. We also finished the prologue. What do you mean, do I have all my cart? Yeah, I gotta run back and go grab the goddamn thing. I don't know how it dropped out of my hand. Should piss in his morphine, so that way when the president takes the morphine, he gets a little bit of pissed morphine.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
And then when he takes it, he's gonna be like, why does it smell like urine? I'll be like, ha, because I peed on it.
Check the
Kodak.
map on your cufflinks if you're lost, Sam. The isolation word should be pretty obvious. If you're not sure how to get there, you can set markers and draw routes too.
Cool.
Try it out and you'll see what I mean.
Okay, so how do I open up the map? This is a rather big map. Alright, so we can set a destination by placing a marker and then plotting a route by holding... Ah, there we go. Okay, so that's a little... Yeah, this plays a lot like an indie horror game. Indie horror games come up with these kinds of ideas. You know, just something that not too much of a fan of. They try to make it a little too realistic.
Confirm you're headed the right way. Check your compass. It'll never steer you wrong. Provided you have a destination, that is.
Where's my compass? Hold L1 to enter compass mode. Oh, interesting. And to quickly jump between markers. Okay. Necessarily they say to use the G on the keyboard, but I'm playing on the PlayStation 5. What the hell? PlayStation 5 doesn't need a keyboard.
Special treatment. She would have never left. And if she hadn't, we wouldn't have either.
Yeah, it's not a bad game so far. People said that they had a weird storyline. So far, it seems okay to me. I mean, the whole baby scene was a little weird, but guess we'll find out as we go along in the game. We only ever experience these games once in a lifetime. May as well, you know, see it to the end, right? After all, that's what the whole purpose of me doing these games are for. Finding all the potentially good ones and going to the end of it.
We should start making preparations.
And I always let you guys know ahead of time.
Dead man.
Good, I should punch him in the face right now.
Sorry, my mistake.
I'll go down here so you can see his face.
I'm afraid the president's condition has deteriorated.
Good.
Thank you. This will help to ease the pain. And allow her to speak with you in these final moments.
Huh?
The first and last female president of the United States. Surely you remember her. She raised you?
Every president that we've ever had in the United States has all been pieces of shit in their own way. Every single one of them. Yeah, they all do something that's good, but most of the time it's always something that's bad. There's never been a single president that has ever been in existence that has ever done something legitimately good in their whole entire term. There's always something that they do that's bad. Now, let's see. So we have a connection level of 2. I only got 52 likes on this one. Last time I had 90. Okay. Oh. Isolation Ward, President's Office of the UCA 02031. I thought that was the president for a second, wrapped up in like a
The president's right-hand man.
like a blanket or something.
Bridges.
Die Hard man.
We're being ran.
You
Our
work
country's
with
being
Bridges
ran
on-
by a vegetable.
So, I guess no introductions are necessary.
Oh my god. We have a vegetable running the company. I mean, the country. Look at this man. He wants to be the Army of Two. Do you remember that? Or the Call of Duty
What's
Ghosts.
it been, Sam? 10 years? Look at us.
His name is
Bunch of
Earl
deathless
Jenkins.
freaks meeting like this. Yeah, well, good to see you two. President's waiting. It's your mother, Bridget.
Wait, that's my mom?
She's a bit out of it, but I know she'll recognize you.
I mean, I know that she raised us, but it didn't say that that was our mom. This guy right here creepily walking in like Call of Duty Ghosts.
Madam President.
Black
Sam.
mask. Oh, she actually is still alive, like legitimately conscious. I thought she was a vegetable, like totally out of it.
We'll leave you two alone.
I would never ever ever want to leave that doctor with my mom by himself.
I knew you'd come back. Are you doing all right?
She seems like a sweet person.
Yeah, I know you hate me.
Bridget, Lindsay Wagner.
Amelie.
Amelie.
You remember Amelie went west. Took her 3 years to cross. She's trying to rebuild the country.
Still going on about that, huh?
You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. Help Amelie. She needs you.
Who's Amelie, though?
Together, you can help us reconnect. You can make America whole. Sam, if we
Make
don't
America
all come
great again.
together again, humanity will not survive.
We don't need a country. Not anymore.
We
I'm
don't.
with Sam.
Alone, we have no future.
No, America's finished. Bridget, you're the president of jack shit.
Sam, listen to me.
Damn, Mom. He's scared of his own mommy. Look at her. Look at her. She's leaking black stuff everywhere. She's a BT. A little too close for comfort.
So you are willing to help me?
No, I...
So that's how she used to look. I see. She was the one in the middle of the photo. And I assume Amelie must have been the one on the far left with the blurred face.
I love love you, Sam.
And I love you too, but you're a little too close for comfort.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
So what were you, the 52nd president or the 53rd president? They're acting like they care, but then the next thing you know, within an hour, they're like, let's start the votes for the next president of the United States to run the country. That's exactly how they are. They don't care. It's like if a president died in a corporation, they're like, oh, he will be remembered. Okay, start the next vote. Which person is going to be elected to the next CEO or the COO? At least she had some very comfortable pillows and some red satin bed sheets. Like as if she was so graceful. Look at them. Look. See? None of them were even actually there. They didn't give a shit. This was all just, you know, fucking holographic imagery. No one was actually there, and they disappeared out of that picture like that. They were like, okay, scene's over. I already showed my remorse and empathy. 10 seconds of it. Amelie looks like ugly as fuck. If that's Amelie on the far left, she is a butterface.
Listen, no one can know that the president is dead. If word gets out, Bridges is finished. Now what happened here does not leave this room. Do you understand?
Yes, Director. But there's still the matter of the body. Without corpse disposal.
We've got that covered.
Black Mask is like, we're gonna send out her son to go deliver. Cause another boom. Let's send him to North Korea. Cause the necrosis to cause a crater.
Sam, before she died, the president made a contract with you.
I agreed to no consent for it.
As a member of Bridges, you're gonna work with the rest of us to rebuild America.
You think you can recruit me? Like she tried to?
Well, she succeeded. Look at your wrist.
No, the fat doctor put this on me.
I don't know what is.
Director, the cancer spread throughout her entire body. Harvesting organs is out of the question, and there is no...
Harvesting organs out of the President of the United States, former president.
And if we don't, this place will turn into another crater.
This is like a great prime example of our political and economical views.
We don't have any porters right now, and the CD team you went into the field with are dead. But the president's body has to be burned.
The road from Capital Knot City to the incinerator was compromised in the void out. Now the only way there is on foot, through the mountains. But the chiral density there is off the chart. It's gotta be BTs.
This job has requirements. Dooms. Repatriate.
I don't know what the hell they mean by dooms.
Sam, you're already on the clock.
Now get it done, Sam Porter Bridges.
Whatever you say. Black Mask. Guys barging in and giving me orders. Isolation ward, underground entrance of the UCA 02-031. If you notice that there's a 02 right here. So it's like indicators for the sections of the department.
Can I have a moment? President Strand believed in American Reconstructionism. She worked tirelessly to bring the nation together again.
Yeah, and you guys were easily to dismiss her so quickly. Harvest her organs.
She deserves a funeral with full honors. But we can't give her that.
Because you couldn't harvest her organs.
America dies.
Without her, Bridges will cease to be.
Listen. her cremation must be carried out with the utmost secrecy.
Even if we pull it off, what then? Who's gonna take her place? Face it.
He's like, I'll take the
America's
place.
history.
Sam, America isn't dead yet.
He just said that it dies if Bridget dies.
She may be lost to us, but we still have an America worthy of the presidency.
And let me guess, it's gonna be you running it, fat ass?
What matters is that we're going to finish your mother's work and rebuild America as she intended. That's the reason Bridges exists. So take the first step, Sam, and deliver the president's body to the incinerator.
If we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive. You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out.
I feel like I should be wearing my faceplate mask because this game has a faceplate mask on right now. I actually have one sitting right up there right now. And just put her dead corpse on, you know, on me. You really should hang the body upside down, not upside up.
Remember that you'll be passing through BT territory.
We built the incinerator way up in the mountains so that the chiral matter in the smoke wouldn't reach the city. It won't be easy carrying a body up there.
Yeah, they really should have flipped the body upside down. Because, you know, naturally as a body decomposes and relaxes and as physics takes over, all of the matter from the inside of the body will eventually start seeping out of the orifices, like such as your rectum, and she'll start shitting herself and stuff like that, you know? I mean, I imagine they did not clean the inside of her intestines and digestive system and all the other stuff before they decided to put her on the backside of my backpack. So if she starts leaking black stuff out of the backside of her butt, I blame Black Mask and the doctor for that.
Sam, this is Die Hardman. Dead men explain how to use
Can I drop my mom? Like, is it like even legit possible to drop my mom? Can you like shift the weight and drop mom? No, she's hard stuck on my back. Alright, well let's open up our cuff link and let's go and deliver her body.
Will be anything but easy. Move around and change the angle of your map to gain a see if you can't pick a path to your destination. For this order, we've provided you with a number of suggested routes as well.
Well, thank you.
Though, it's up to you to decide how you want to.
Okay, well, let's see. I don't need... okay, so we are going all the way over here. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at this map right now. So, if we were to cross this way, which is one of the recommended paths, we're going to not only go over a mountainous terrain and a lot of water, but this is going to be a very problematic route because we are climbing over a mountaintop with rockiness and descending altitude. Naturally, as it gets lower and lower, you can actually tell that this is a very complicated route right here. This is actually a really shitty route. I don't know how the hell they suggested that, but that is a terrible route. This one here is going alongside the edges of the river as well as the rest of it. It is also a very complicated route because I'm going to tell you that you're going to be having a piss-poor time trying to get through that. What my recommended route will be instead, okay, so I'm going to place a marker over here. And I'm going to naturally drag this probably about, we're going to say here, okay, and then we're going to drag another one right here. Then we're going to drag one right here. And then I'm going to drag one right here. And then one right here. And then one right here. And that is my preferable route right there. Because just looking at the map itself, that seems to be the best route that I can say will be the least amount of bullshit. Okay, so which way am I going? We don't even have a route selected. Yeah, plot route. Okay. So plot route. How do you place marker? Okay, plot route. Well, I don't know. I'll just watch the map on my own. So, we are looking for R6, A6, and we'll just continue from A6. Says that it's off limits over there, though. That's the only problem. I just need to find out which direction I'm facing. God damn it, Mom. You're, like, really heavy on my ass. Okay, so we need to go to the east. Which is actually... I guess we can only leave out that way, because it looks as though we are not able to go this way. So let's try going this way. Yeah, just make me carry her. A whole entire distance. This is fantastic. No wonder that this is a 30-hour something game. Because I would have to walk really slowly carrying her around. Yeah, I don't blame you, Sam. I know. They could have done this with a vehicle or anything. You know, maybe an air transport, and they're making me doing this on foot. We'll just jump down there. Corpses are more liable to sway side for side than regular cargo. If you begin to lose your balance, hold L2, R2 to stable yourself. I can't even really run. Yeah, it's so heavy that I can't even run. Well, not too bad so far. My route seems to be going really well. Alright, so we are going to head right over to here. I'm just going to place a marker and just kind of drag it over here and hope that this will take us to the proper route. Sam, come on. Oh, you can't run any faster than this?
President Bridget Strand was the symbol of American Reconstructionism. Even with the country shattered and its people scattered to the four winds, she never stopped believing they could be reunited. People held on to their hope that America would rise again because they believed in her. We believe that this country can be rebuilt. America lives on.
Yeah, rebuilt in your own views of control and privacy invasion and profit, you know, corruption. Yeah, your system is bullshit. All of it. Control the people, starve them, give them only what is necessary for them to barely scrape by. And they'll still keep coming back like little dogs. Alright, well, for some reason, I am not able to go that direction. So we'll have to go around. I don't like the fact that there's, like, limits to areas that we can go. Almost like as if the reason that they plotted those routes is because we're unable to just roam around on our own in the ways that we want to. Like, we have to take the routes that they had constructed for us. Yeah, because see this? I can't even, like, I couldn't even climb up these things if I wanted to. Let's try it. Let's see if it'll work. See if it'll work. Nope, it ain't working. This is absolutely hilarious. Oh my god, this is actually freaking hilarious. I can't believe that they're making me seriously carry a body all the way over there. And I have to take the freaking route that they choose. I can't just create my own. I mean, look at this bullshit. Look how slow he runs. Oh. Bet you anything that they have like some kind of mod out there for like how fast you can run. That would be useful. Well, at least we can go around the bridge. It's just a nice little day transporting bodies. This is what we're doing back in the old days. Before we had carriages, we had to carry the bodies on the backsides of their sons and go and incinerate them. If you see the black stuff coming out, we're dropping this body. And we are leaving it behind. I'm gonna go put it in the bedroom of that doctor, so that way he can have a shocking, explosive experience. I guess we're supposed to leave out this way. Yeah, it looks like we have to go out this way. Why don't they just give us a vehicle? Why are we unauthorized to use a vehicle? Do you know how much faster this would be if I could use a vehicle? Way faster. Like, can I use a vehicle? Can't I just throw her ass on the backside of this thing and just, you know? Can I get on here? Yeah, just drive me. You know, just have someone operate this thing for me. This would be like the fastest way for me to get there. I mean, shit, I could just sit my ass right here and just not have to do anything. Have someone else drive me out there, but no. They want us to walk by foot. Look at all these spare cars. All these spare cars and no one's helping. So what's this thing? Well, what's this about? Use watchtower, sure. So what does it do exactly? It allows us to survey the area to look at things like crystals and all this other stuff. Watchtowers allows you to survey the surrounding areas from a high vantage point and hold this to see the list of functions available. Interesting. So we can kind of see our terrain. I don't personally think that that's all that useful unless you're trying to look directly at a monster or something. Maybe that's like the only reason I would see it to be beneficial. Okay, so now that we're back out, I can go ahead along the route that I wanted to, which is actually right here. And we'll just make sure we place a marker.
Yeah, just like that.
Guess we may as well pick up some things when we're along the way. I don't really know if it's gonna behoove us to do so. Special devices required to collect crystals. Well, that sucks. Let me guess, another special tool? So what about the cryobites or cryobiotes or whatever the hell they were called? Wish I could run, you know? Like really, really, really run. But unfortunate to say, we can't. This better not be country music. Sounds like a... Hey Henning, how are you? I'm glad you can join us for Death Stranding while I carry the dead corpse of my mother, the President of the United States, on my backside. Probably gonna leak black shit out of the backside pretty soon. Better not give me copyright. I did not consent to this music. I'm glad that you're doing good. I'm going into very space-themed kind of set of games now. Just for a little streak if in between the content that we're currently doing, which is all those horror games that we've been doing. Now we're gonna... and we can eat the cryptobite. But I figured having some space-themed games in between would be a nice little change to our rotations. I don't know what the purpose of liking these things are for, but whatever. Sounds like another little thing to kind of prey upon your subconsciousness to get you more involved into social media. Oh, like this bridge. Like this rock. like this terrible song called Bones Low Roar. Sounds like a very, very bad romance kind of song. Something that belongs in, like, I don't know, like a drama film. A very boring drama film. Oh, eat the little bug. Eat it. Yeah, eat that bug. You better eat it. Cryptobiotes. Losing too much blood causes your movements to become sluggish and make it harder to keep your balance. Eating cryptobiotes will rapidly restore your blood levels. Interesting. Well, hopefully this is route that I'm taking. Like, I seem I might be running a little bit faster finally. It's helping. Yeah, let's... Mom, you're making me trip. Oh, hell no, I ain't taking that route. You're fucking out of your mind if you think I'm climbing that shit. No, thank you. We are going to take another route instead. Okay, so what we're going to be doing... I have played this game for 5 hours, but it didn't hit home for me. Curious to see how you well, you definitely missed a little bit of humor out of it. But, you know, we will see how I do and fare on this game. Sound good to you? Because we'll see if I manage to get it through. I mean, I'm just personally, you know, trying to speed the game. There are 14 episodes total. And Mommy, you are so fucking heavy. The fuck did they feed your vegetable ass? Jesus. Aren't you supposed to be like a rotting, decaying corpse? You know? Like a little skeleton? Oh, haven't you started to leak your fluids yet by now? That maybe you would have lost a little bit of weight? But no, I gotta carry your ass all the way up these mountains. Because, you know, Black Masks that was back there is like, oh, we've entered a contract. And then the fat doctor is like, oh, we've entered a contract. Where the hell was my consent to it? Huh? Now, you know, at first I was like... I mean, literally, that's what I'm saying. Kojima does not apply, you know, any common sense whatsoever into his games. You know, just specifically this one at least. I do like this bridge. But I'm just... God damn it, Mommy. Mommy.
Damn, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize to her. She's the problem. She's the one that's the burden right now. Mommy is the burden. Today's a good day. Of course it is. Ain't nothing like carrying a pile of shit. A big pile of shit on my back. Leaking out fluid eventually at some point. It's gonna become all just stained like one big diaper. Oh man. You know, this is why this game must take 30 fucking hours to play. It's because you have to traverse across this whole entire terrain. You know? Carrying this shit at such speeds. Like, can't I have some skill points at least? You know, make me move a little bit faster? Nobody cares about the condition of this corpse, okay? As dirty as it's getting right now, it can get even dirtier than this.
Oh, damn, I'm sorry.
It can definitely get way dirtier than this, so don't you worry. By the time I deliver this package, it'll look like soiled trash. Like a piece of tissue that's been wiped too many times.
Oh, no.
Who's crying? Is it the baby? Who's crying? I keep on hearing something like as if somebody's crying or something like that. Maybe we have like the little baby on us or something. I just don't see it. Okay, so where are we in?
That's what's left of Central Knot City.
So that's the place.
What crater?
Nothing but a hole in the ground.
I don't see a crater unless you're talking about that big trench. Let's see. Okay, so we are... Oh shit, I'm actually here. I am so surprised that I actually managed to get here so quickly. I chose my own route, and it turned out to be pretty good. I just gotta get all the way over here. Incinerator west of Capital Knot City, UCA 02-119. Sector 2, 119th Division. Probably like what it stands for. Well, we can enter through here, but there is nothing important, so we'll just go over to this UCA entrance right here and see what it takes us to. And Mommy, I cannot wait to get your ass off my back. You are making me... You deserve to be dirty right now, okay? All covered in piles of shit. This is one of the worst packages I've ever had to deliver. Please cremate her ass as quickly as possible. Look at her all dirtied up. Just brown stains everywhere. Sam, it's just tissue paper. You don't have to be so polite to it. He's like, I'm sorry, tissue paper, but I had the runs, and I had to use it since I had nothing else to wipe with. And now, I can burn it away, like my memories. Like bad memories just disappearing out of my brain. This is why we have so much pollution, because we're burning piles of shit all over the place. Thank you. It's because I didn't trust the routes that they gave me. I actually did an analysis on the routes that they tried to do, and they were terrible ideas. Oh my gosh, they were fucking terrible ideas. I had to take my own. I mean, if I was personally having to do these missions myself, I would choose my own routes.
BB-28. It's the unit Igor was assigned.
BB.
It was hooked up to you when we found you in the crater.
But why is it here?
Because it's flagged for disposal. Central Knot's gone, and our headquarters along with it. Because that thing didn't do its job. It's
wow.
Igor's logs.
That's exactly how corporate mindsets are. They don't care about life. They don't care about life.
It can't be repaired, and it can't survive outside the pod. Pity it if you want, but the decision has been made. It has to go.
That's terrible. This is exactly how, like, corporate America thinks. It needs to be flagged for disposal. It's like a living creature, and yet they treat it like it's an object. Yeah, let's rebuild America again. Build it in the vision of the president. Yeah, right. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. It is... You know, it really impresses me how the hell it can bypass matter. Like, it's obviously a very big creature, and it crawled through the smallest broken crack of the window. And the window did not even break. I mean, this creature has to be the size of, like, a bear. But yeah, you know, Kojima doesn't think about physics, of course.
Sam, do you copy? Damn it, must have lost you in the blackout. Sam, what's your status? Chiralium density is still increasing.
My status is fucked. There's tons of them.
Must be from the bodies we couldn't get up to the incinerator in time. Comes with the territory, I'm afraid.
Can you sit out the rain?
No. They're closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
I don't know how they detect us, but...
It'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
can't tell if they detect us by noise. It's obviously not by sight, but it has to be by noise or something. Which is why they cover their mouth. So I imagine that the reason we get these visions like this is because when we connect to the baby, we kind of synchronize like Pacific Rim, as that movie Pacific Rim, you share the memories and thoughts of who's connected to you, you know?
Shit. Maybe you are defective.
It's a complicated baby. We have a complicated relationship.
That's it.
I don't really like that thing. I don't like how it does this. It's kind of annoying. I can imagine that thing must be really loud in your ear too. Like if you were actually there with that object. But you see how... Look at this. Okay, so you see that the creature obviously can have reaction to physical rain touching its body. You can see the rain droplets hit its body like that. But then when it disappears, there's no reaction whatsoever. No silhouette of the body. It makes no sense.
Sam, we're sending you some suggested routes back to the city.
How about I take my own?
Just get the hell out of there.
Just take my own. Okay, let me see. So, you know what? We have to get back to the city. Over to here. I'm just gonna take the same route that I did last time. We have to hold our breath. We are dying. How do I shake your ass off? Get your hands off of me. I ain't consented to this. I consent to nothing. Get your asses off of me. Damn. It's like the doctor trying to touch me. Why does everybody want to touch me in this game? Oh no. Oh no. I did not consent. Get the hell. This is no boundaries. I am being harassed by black people. They are corpses. Oh no, the darkness takes us. We are running for our life. Oh, god damn. I was shaking it. I was shaking it, and I have the proof. I got touched everywhere. I got touched everywhere except my crotch. They did not want the white meat anywhere. They wanted to touch my hole right here. You see that? They were going after the hole, but they did not touch the front side. That's good to know. I'm at least protected there. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I'm gonna make a nice jump. Forget freaking taking the ladder. Why do that when we could do parkour? We can do parkour. Yeah! I know these games well enough to even, you know, figure that out at least. Yeah, we can do parkour. Forget the baby. Who cares what the baby's thinking? The baby was in for the ride. He was ready to be incinerated. So if you think that me doing some parkour is scaring your ass, enemy encounters produce a rush of adrenaline that rapidly restores stamina. Okay, well, contains a stamina restoring bridges energy drink. Okay, well let's use it. Can you shut up for a second, baby? Damn. Okay, so how far are we? Hey, well look, we're almost there. It's actually not even halfway there. Damn, I am like a legend at this right now. Who cares about freaking going the slow way in this game? I can go through this game super quick. Holy crap. I might actually finish this game under 30 hours, just like everybody else who went over 30 hours. Now here we go again with Low Roar. Yeah, here's another one of their sad songs. I consented nothing to this, so I get no copyright issues. They are terrible music artists. This is like depressing music. Why can't they play like happy music? I don't know, something like hype, you know? Something like futuristic music or something. But no, we gotta play this church music. This is like the shit that you hear in like Gregorian's chanting. Enigma. I like this double jump. Double jump is amazing. You know what? Let's get a chrysalid or a crypto biote or whatever they want to call these things. Crypto biote. Yeah, we're almost there. Not too bad. Didn't take me longer than probably a minute and a half to get back here. Oh yeah, he's got some really good stamina. I'm not gonna lie, this character actually does really well at running. Like for really long periods of time. I have yet to run out of stamina since the time that I started that whole trip back. There we go, music's out. Look at that, look at that. This guy is parkour expert. I'm already back here at the base. It only took me like, what, 70 seconds or something? Maybe a minute and a half? Wasn't too bad of a trip.
Come back to the distribution center. Check the location on your compass.
What do I need the compass for? I'm already here. I'm literally like right outside of your building. What a trip that was. Had to carry my dead mommy. Had to carry this annoying baby. I got touched all over the place. Probably not even getting paid to do this.
When someone with dooms hooks up to a BB, your feelings and memories cause feedback, like with a speaker. It amplifies fears and stress, and runs the risk of taking you to a place from which you will not return. I'm sorry, but this BB has been pushed beyond its limits. Disposal is the only option.
Why don't I just grow it into like a, I don't know, like put it in like a pot or something and just let it be like a little display on my wall. What do I need to dispose of it for? What if I can share a meal with it or something? Put it in the kitchen and it can be like my little lantern light. Wake me up as an alarm clock. It's gotta have more than one use for this baby. See? Look, it's emotional support. I claim that this is my emotional support baby. Well, that was not true because where the hell are you now?
See the sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out. There's no pretending.
Sounds like what is it? Willy Wonka, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, like as if he's singing right now. I am not your daddy. Don't you give me those looks. Top secret. Cremation president's body for a 2-star rating or 113 likes. I feel like I deserve way more than that. I went through that shit so fast. I feel like I'm playing Halo or something, getting all these ratings.
Sam, I thought I told you dooms and BBs were a dangerous combination. Huh, perhaps a shower is in order. You're still covered in chiralium. Don't want the president to see you like that.
The president's dead.
She's dead.
You're upset. Is this about BB-28?
Go fuck yourself. I'm not your errand boy.
Well, in any event, it seems it owes you its life.
No, we owe the kid our lives. You too.
As you say, I shall look after it. Give my regards to the president.
She's dead. The hell am I supposed to talk to her for? What, am I gonna go to the far plane in Final Fantasy X and talk to the dead? Huh? Well, we've done what, 3 deliveries? It's been an hour and 40 minutes and I finished 3 deliveries. Beginning of the game, delivering the bomb. I don't know, I probably delivered the baby. Not too bad. 3 deliveries.
It's almost time to go, Sam.
And most of it's all cutscenes anyway. You know? All the time that we spend in this game.
Here. It's a dream catcher.
Is that my mommy? Is that my real mom? Not the president, right?
And I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you.
Do you ever notice that, like, every single Americanized movie... Oh, we're in episode 2 already, so that means I am 1/7 through the game. Or about to be 1/7 through the game. Not too bad. I feel like I can push this a little bit longer. After all, the next game is a horror space game. Like an actual horror space game. Yet another one that I've never played. So I'm looking forward to that too. UCA, First Division, Sector 1, First Division. Take a shower. Alright, well let's go take a shower. Bet you anything the doctor is watching me do it. Continue? How do I get up? How do I get up? Take a shower. I don't like the idea of being watched when I'm taking a shower or taking a dump. Bet you anything there's some guy that's always behind the scenes in the surveillance area, whacking off to all this kind of stuff. Because that's exactly what those lonely people do.
For fuck's sake. Isn't anything private anymore?
And this is a very, very, like, good...
Except for taking a shower and going to the toilet, that is.
Bring up... I know these games predate the events of COVID, but...
Come to the president's office as soon as you're done.
Very good upbringing about what today's world is like. No privacy whatsoever. Everything's all fucking... privacy invasion up the ass. Isolation ward, president's office. So who's the next president now? Let me guess, it's Fat Ass, or is it Black Mask?
Well, Sam.
It's Black Mask.
Bridget may no longer be with us, but her legacy has a chance to live on. Sam, listen to me.
I'm the new president.
America. Reconstructionism. Her dream isn't dead.
I don't want to hear it.
This is the face of our new hope.
You?
Our new America.
What the hell? Who the hell is this? Is that my mom?
Amelie.
Oh, it's the sister, or I don't know, it's the woman that was in the photograph, right?
My mother may be gone, but I'm here.
Amelie Lindsay
And you,
Wagner.
Sam.
Wagner was the last name of the last
You're
president.
here too.
Been 10 years since you saw each other, right?
I can never stand it when women are taller than me.
Aged a day.
He knows why. My body's still on the beach.
I
don't
personally
get
could
to
never
grow
date a
older.
woman that's taller than me. It just feels very awkward.
But you do, Sam.
It's like they look down upon you.
Look good.
So
Like you're a
serious
child.
then about reconnecting everyone and everything.
Someone has to succeed Bridget, Sam. More importantly, someone has to carry on her legacy and see our country rebuilt.
He must be like the
Samantha
advisor or something. He
America's
talks so
friend,
damn much.
Our new president. A new beginning for our people, for our nation. Under Emily's leadership, we'll re-establish the UCA, the United Cities of America. This
United
is how
Cities
we'll
of
rebuild
America.
our country. but we'll need your
Not
help
the
to
United
do it,
States
Sam.
of America, the United Cities of America. We've been demoted from states down to cities.
We never forgot about you, Sam. You ran away. You cut us off.
What if he
put together an expedition? The best of Bridges won, and went west.
What the hell is this? The live stream? Is this Final Fantasy?
I led them past craters in BT territory. I kept them safe while they searched for survivors.
Never once missed a BT. Saw him coming a mile away.
So these are BTs. They're black, like, kind of like Dead Space looking creatures.
After community to join the UCA, and we left behind our own people to help them.
This sounds a lot like The Last of Us, Fireflies.
Managed to make it all the way to Edgenot City.
All the way to the Pacific. Jesus.
Yeah, but then everything went to hell. The team was wiped out, and Emily was taken.
By unitologists, let me guess.
Taken.
I'm not being kept in a cell or anything like that.
Oh, so she's not even physically
use their
here.
Facilities and to speak with you whenever I want. I just can't leave the city.
Yeah, she's not even physically here. Just like the black guy's not even physically here.
Well, that's what her keepers are saying, at least.
Forget that they use these holograms.
Leave him be. Emily's their insurance policy in case we don't.
Who are these assholes again?
Homo Demons. Militant separatist group.
Homo Demons. We're gonna call them the Homo Demons.
Killing people, leaving
They're gay demons.
Right. Nothing's off limits for them. Not
Why
even
are you
in
gay?
the void outs.
Homosexual. So let me guess.
That took out Central Knot
They
was
wear
one of
skull
theirs.
masks.
Could be. They're extremists like the demons everywhere. Plotting in the
I'm glad that
shadows.
you like the
They're
commentary.
decentralized by nature.
So let me guess. Homo demon? He must be a homo demon. Look at him. He's wearing the fucking mask too.
I know not everyone
He's a
shares our vision for
homosexual.
the future.
No wonder they keep on trying to touch you with the
Don't come
hands.
together again. Humanity won't survive.
That way Southern people think they're out there trying to spread their disease. That's why they leave those marks on your body. Remind you that we touched you all over like Brokeback Mountain.
Keep to themselves. Go it alone. Like you, Sam.
Yes, Mr. Blackman.
That America can only
Homo
be
demon.
ruled by force, by men who tell them what to do, who take away their freedom and put them in shackles.
What'd you put on me, huh? You know better than the demons. Just another kind
They
of
put
cult.
the skull statue, skull symbol on my hand, trying to mark me as one of them.
Not to stand apart, but to come together, to form chiral knots and reconnect.
Sam, we want you to go west and finish what Emily started. The people she left behind have been hard at work, setting up chiral network terminals. But these terminals are still isolated. We need you to bring them online. And for that,
Actually, I won't drink that. The last time I drank green tea,
this contains all the necessary security and operations protocols to integrate a terminal.
it makes me
into the
like
chiral
not
web.
able to speak very
Take
well.
the
It like
Cupid
dries
west,
out my
Sam,
throat.
And reconnect the people of our great nation. And when you get to Edgenot City, find Emily and bring her home.
I like how they have like me as like with like a top knot, like I have fucking hair tied back like I'm a samurai.
After that, I'll take over the presidency and carry on Mother's work to save the country.
This was Bridget's dying wish. This is how we'll move forward.
You know, ironically,
We need you.
okay, so she's like in a maximum security prison or something like that right now, right?
Hell, I'm not even part of this outfit. You all saw to that. I'm not getting involved with you or anyone else ever again.
No, he's just one of them homo demons. He's one of the homo demons. He just wants to be one of them.
See? It's like I'm not even here. Same as it ever was.
Sam! Sam!
You know, so if she's like in a maximum security area, like being held as a prisoner, and she can physically somehow be there like a hologram.
Both of you.
Yeah, covering the world in cable didn't bring an end to war and suffering. Don't act surprised when it all comes apart. If you
Why
try to
doesn't
do
she
it
just
again.
always
Round
stay
and
as a
round it
hologram?
goes.
You know?
Reconnect, it's not that simple.
All right, Sam. Just take it easy. I get it.
I mean, it's better to have your mind somewhere else than physically in a prison. She could just literally walk outside of that room or something.
Leave it too long and you're liable to reconnect with the other side. The necessary maintenance has been completed. Various adjustments and fine-tuning for your benefit. You can use it again.
I like how they just keep it in a little
It
capsule.
would seem that Dooms and BBs are a good combination.
So I wonder if they're like
Or perhaps the two of you
a,
have something of an
like a
affinity for
copy,
one
like a
another.
replica, a clone, you know? Because I imagine that they don't give birth to them. They're like a clone that they grow in, like a test tube baby. They're a test tube baby, and they use them as tools. That's what I think that they are. That probably makes the most sense. They are grown in a lab and given a purpose. And then that's why they treat them like tools, because they're not genetically, what do you want to say? What they're engineered, you know? They're not real, like, life forms the natural way.
Sam.
See, look, if she can be there in random places, anywhere she wants, anytime, then what the hell does it matter if she's gone, like, you know, as a hologram? Why doesn't she just stay as a hologram at that whole point?
Listen,
At least she doesn't have to deal with being in
Sam Strand.
her situation, you know?
No, I'm not. Not anymore. My name is Sam Porter Bridges.
I mean, imagine if you were a prisoner sitting in an isolation cell and you could just warp your mind somewhere
A
else.
strand is part of rope or bond, while stranding means being washed up on the shore. And being stranded is when you can't go home.
I remember something like this in a scientific documentary. I forget how that happens, but I have seen that happen before. It's a very, very bad omen. Extremely bad, but
Thousands of miles away.
also extremely
Our bond
profitable.
still holds.
Like stupidly extremely profitable, because whales, their vomit is worth millions of dollars, like multi-hundred millions of dollars.
Free, but we're still connected.
And they harden into like a shell, like a hard ball, and they use it in like perfume and shit. It's not even just that, but like there's other components to them too. So she was blue for a second, now she's red. Nothing ever makes sense about this game. Nothing. Yes, you should be hunting whales. No, I don't condone hunting whales, but at least you didn't hear it from me. But you will at least know the fact that yes, you can become a multi-hundred millionaire by literally seeking out one single whale and gathering all the vomit from their body. Hell, even extracting the ivory that comes from them too. Oh, this is exactly what I was talking about when I first began this video. I mean, technically, all you really have to do is gather up just their bile. You know, that's literally it. So you don't actually have to kill them. You just have to somehow go inside of his body, gather up the bile, and then leave. Sometimes you actually find whale vomit at the edge of a beach. If you just happen to see a whale.
Sam, this is Die Hardman.
Sometimes it
You were out
happens.
like a log. Must have been beat. Private rooms come with all the basic amenities. Shower, toilet, etc. Drop in when you need to rest. Inspect your gear, review info, or whatever else. If you have any questions, feel free to ask our staff. But before you do, why not check things out for yourself?
I don't know.
See how Bridges operates these days.
I want to see if the toilet works. Let's go take a poo. Go take a poo and see if it actually works. I gotta release all the...
Hartman here, researcher devoted to uncovering the secrets of the beaches and the Death Stranding, as well as those of dudes.
He doesn't even pull down his pants when he sits on the toilet. What is he just shitting? He just shits there with his pants on. You see that? Look! He didn't even watch. Let's go take another shit real quick. Oh, never mind.
Development of phobias, as well as in extreme cases, violent and suicidal impulses. Chiralium contamination has even been postulated as a trigger for the onset of dooms. Allow me to collect a sample of your
this situation right here is enough to drive a normal, ordinary human being insane. You're in a room with almost no stimulants, you know, like stimulating activities, okay? And literally you have this person always speaking in this goddamn speaker. You know, this is enough to drive you actually insane, is being in a situation like this. So watch this. Let's go take a shit again. And he doesn't even pull down his pants. He doesn't even shit with his pants off. Look, watch. Look. His pants are still on. It's literally still on. All he does is just put his hands in his lap. Wait, what, did he just shit in his own pants and then that's it? He must be wearing a diaper. He probably wears a diaper and he just sits on the toilet to think about the idea that he's actually shitting in a toilet, but instead he's really shitting in a diaper and disposing of it. Probably feeding it to someone else. Alright, let me see. Let's go and check on our next mission. So how do I check the next mission? Activate the energy drink. I don't want to care about the energy drink. What I was trying to see is this terminal. I want to see if there's another mission.
With that terminal there, you can browse the Bridges database, which has info on
a range of
you don't
subjects.
Have for everything, but there's still plenty you might find informative.
Cool. What the hell is a... I guess we don't have any information. Interesting. We went through like almost 2 hours in the game and not a single piece of information. Check on Baby. Go see how Baby is doing. Baby is doing just fine.
This is Deadman. I calibrated your BB based on physiological.
He is constipated, isn't he? He doesn't. That's why he wasn't pooping.
After you take it out for a spin, we can check if you're in sync and tweak the BB sensitivity as needed.
Well, Baby is about to have a ride of his life, because when I go out there parkouring, he's gonna really wish that he was dead. That baby's gonna be like, I am literally going like this, like a shaking bottle. You know? I'm gonna be like shaking his ass like all over the place. He's gonna hate his life in that too. Oh yeah. Let me see, what else can I check on? I can check on the equipment rack. I can check on the weapons rack. We have a weapon? We have a weapon? I wouldn't want to crap in a bottle if there's no...
Hey there. Believe we've met. I oversee delivery operations as well as maintenance and
I wouldn't
repairs.
either. I want the red one. Give me the red one. I want the red one.
I didn't mention it before. Those there are
Literally, that's what it is. It's just a magic 8-ball.
but for
It's just a reaction tool. If I want an answer, I'm like, baby, will I ever have a girlfriend? And it'll start to give me an appearance. If it gives me a nice little smile, then I'll say yes. But if it gives me an ugly look, and it's gonna be like, no, you're not gonna have a girlfriend. You're just gonna always be forever alone. Baby, do you like the fact that I'm eating shin ramen right now? Oh gosh. I like these suits, but like... Okay, this case will remove any chiral matter still clinging to your suit.
Speaking of suits, blue is for delivery personnel, red for medical, orange for corpse disposal, and black for security.
Oh, so they have different kinds. Well, I would like to have you can wear different things. That's kind of cool. But I want the white one. I want a white one. I want like a white suit. Yeah, let's go with like a white suit. And then confirm it. Because I want to eventually have a white one. Alright, so how the hell do I get out of this whole situation and continue the game? Because I would like to at least get one more delivery done. If I can. Yeah, leave the private room. Why do you always have to show up so much? Why am I always seeing you the most? You and the damn doctor.
Well, have you had a chance to think it over?
I want to have a white mask, though. He's got the black mask. I want to have the white mask.
Guys to wear. That's all you'll need to go forth and reconnect the world. To make us whole again.
Make us whole again. Make us great again.
I don't care about connecting anything.
He is Phantom of the Opera. I want to be Phantom of the Opera too.
To help Amelie out.
I should wear my mask. I don't have a full mask, but I have a half mask. Looks just like the one the black guy's wearing. So, these things, this necklace... Forget what the hell it's for.
The terminals Amelie's people built in the towns and cities they passed through on their journey west are called knots.
Uh-huh.
The infrastructure's there, but the chiral network is offline. Right now, it's only capable of transmitting voice communications.
I liked it better when his hair was down.
Sometimes wireless, and a small amount of data. So, unless the necessary data is stored on site, our chirograms won't show up. Amelie and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are grams generated with local data. In case you didn't know. Anyway, all you've got to do is find the knot, connect your Cupid, and bring chiral communications online.
What the hell is a
Once
Cupid?
Once you're connected to the terminal, you'll be able to initiate zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network.
These are some big words.
That, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our past.
Why do you have to smell it? What do you have to smell it for? Like, did the black man touch my goddamn Camelot? I can smell your... I could smell your black ass right over here.
4.6 billion years of history on Earth. All the wisdom and knowledge we lost since the Death Stranding will be ours.
Oh, man.
That, my friend, is how we'll beat this thing.
Here we are, on to our next delivery.
Communications. Generating grams won't be an issue. You'll also be able to use chiral printers. Won't be long before we're able to send all kinds of things through the wire.
Except anything original. Or that's got a soul. Nothing
Love
real.
this, like, outfit that they wear.
True.
It's actually kind of cool. I like it.
We'll still need porters like you.
I can do without the red, white, and blue, though.
Before and after we're made whole, we'll need men in the middle.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
We gotta take baby with us, our little magic 8-ball.
Yeah, well, idle hands and all that. We'll give you
I got a
details
nickname
at
for the
dispatch
baby,
terminal.
Cue Ball. We're gonna
Make
call
sure
him
you check
Cue Ball.
upstairs. Drop's waiting up there too.
These shoes look like they've done some serious miles. Shall I dispose of them?
Yeah, give me another pair of shoes, fat boy.
Hold on. There's something I want you to look into. My blood seemed to set those things off. Happened more than once.
Set them off? How do you mean?
I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you? You tell me.
I mean, he is the doctor.
I'll see what I can do.
So I imagine he had a brain transplant because that's the reason he's got like that scar on his head. So maybe that's not even his real body. Perhaps he's been just stealing different bodies, transplanting his brain into another body. I mean, with the advanced technology that they have, I imagine that I wouldn't put it past me that that's true. What am I looking at? Is that guy that was singing to me earlier? Like the father or something?
I'm sorry, Lisa.
That is the father.
Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you.
Never a good sign when someone talks to a dead body. Means that they haven't let go. A lobotomy? Might be right. Stop calling me your dad. You're my daddy. Yeah, that baby definitely has to be like lab made because it doesn't even have any genitals. I've like caught on very numerous times that it does not have any genitals at all. This thing is like an object. Alright, well we got a new pair of shoes, carrying it on our backpack like the hood. Wait, hold on one second. We gotta go check the terminal. Let's get our last little delivery for tonight out of the way.
Sam, this is Die Hard. Your current objective is to extend the chiral network from here to Pole. But don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far.
Oh shit.
Distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a loop. The first of these knots is a Bridges Way station. Go ahead and take a look at the order. Deliver whatever they need and connect the Cupid.
Okay, alright, so we have to like connect the towers in a sequence. Delivery terminal, take on delivery quests. Take on orders for which Sam's services in particular have been requested. Smart drugs. Okay, well, I don't really know what the point of doing these little deliveries are for. Maybe they give us like extra stuff.
Order summaries may contain information critical to your success. Make sure to review them before getting underway.
But I don't want to take on other delivery orders. I just want to take on the main ones. So we'll just get out of that one. We have a private locker.
Your private locker can be used to store cargo and the like.
Okay, so we can just kind of like store away stuff that we don't want. I imagine that when you do the orders, that perhaps they have a purpose of like unlocking different things in the game. That's probably what I assume they would do. Take on new orders at capital, not city. Okay, so we have no choice. We actually do have to take this on. And we'll accept the order. And load all.
Sam, now we've supplied you with some rope and a ladder for this run.
Oh, cool.
They should help with the steeper inclines, and the ladder will also make a halfway decent bridge if you need to cross a river. Right now, I figure you're thinking about how you want to handle this order.
I actually am thinking about how to handle this order, but I highly doubt it's the way that you think I'm going to handle this order. Because I'm actually going to handle this the parkour way. Yes. Alright, well let's go and parkour our way over to where we have to. As our last delivery of tonight. because we have another horror, well, an actual horror space game coming up. Open HUD tools. Oh, we have tools. Okay, so this is how we use them. Alright, well, I don't want to use any right now. So how do I unequip it? I don't like the fact that the ladder is kind of just right there now. I want to have, like, nothing. I guess it's just gonna continuously stay there. What if I was to do climbing anchor? How about that? There we go. And then we could just kind of get rid of it. Now that that is out of my way, I'll be able to continue without that ladder just blocking my whole vision.
Sam, you see that sign someone left over there? You can leave some of your own if you'd like. Messages, warnings.
Oh, that sounds like some Dark Souls bullshit. No, thank you. I am totally good. I do not need it. Remove all markers. Yeah, remove all markers, please. Okay, so we have to head over to this area right here. And we are going to create a custom marker. So we are going to cross through. Actually, you know what? This will be a very easy route for me to take. I'm going to go right here. And then we're going to go right here. And then we're going to go right about here. And that's it. That's going to be the quickest way over there.
Whatever comes to mind.
Yeah, I have a funny feeling like this route is going to be very fast. I don't know why, I just get this feeling. I mean, I have a knack for finding paths very quickly. Especially since I have tested the parkour in this game, I definitely have no doubt in my mind I will have a perfect fine chance getting to this area very quickly. Alright, let's take this. I don't know what it is, but it's probably a lost package.
You've got what it takes to finish what they started.
Okay, let's do a nice little jump right here. We'll do a jump right here. See that? We don't even need ladders. What the hell do I need ladders for? Yeah, we're doing just fine. Oh look, another package. May as well get a little bit more while we're on our way. Hey look, another package. There's so many packages. What the? Give me this package. There we go. Yeah. Who cares about freaking using walk ladders? Just let him catch his breath for a second. God, by the time I pick up all these packages and I get over there, I'm gonna freaking be all full. Look at that, look at that. I cleared that shit so quick. God damn. Who cares about using tools in this game when you just need skill? That's all you need is skill. It's a little pre-planning. The hell is this? What is it? What do I do with this thing? What does this do? Make delivery? Deliver lost cargo?
Good work. I see you brought in some lost cargo. Feel free to submit it here for processing. If you come across any more while out on a run and don't think you can carry it to its destination, you can always put it in storage.
Huh.
It'll be safe and secure until another porter comes along to finish the job.
No. I will do this just fine. I will do this just fine. I will carry this on my own. I am the parkour master. I do not need someone else taking the credit for my work. Let me see. Okay, so I remember correctly, well, there is a couple of packages. There's a lot of packages. Holy shit, that's a lot of packages. But we're not going that direction. We're going this direction. Yeah, I am doing just fine. That was my fault. I am doing just fine, though. Shut up, baby. Oh yeah, I am going to clear this mountain very easily. I am looking already right now for the next route that I'm going to be taking to scale that mountain. And I think I've already found it. I actually did just found it. Yeah, It doesn't look exactly clear to your eye right now, but it will as soon as I get up there. Damn it. Still like knowing his limitations. But we should be just fine if I don't jump. It feels like when I jump uphill, I get knocked down very easily. God dang it, terrain adrenaline rushes? Wait, are these like new things that I'm finding out? Okay, I got this. I've got this. It's all very simple. Just a little bit of practice is all we need. There we go. I'm already starting to scale this thing. Exactly as I planned it. Oh yeah. This is going so far so good. Exactly the way I... No, where are you going, dumbass? Go this way. I wasn't telling you to go that way, go this way. See? Get your ass up there. I know you can. There you go. Yeah, this is the way that you're supposed to do this, okay? You don't do this the natural way. You gotta do this way. And I feel like actually, you know what? This might be scalable. Oh yeah. I think this is going to work. I have a funny feel... Shut up, baby. You're okay. We'll definitely have to go the other one. The one that I was looking at initially. Baby is raging right now. Baby not too happy. Baby is very upset. Shut up, baby. It's okay. Oh, there goes one of my packages. Great. This is actually the most, like, this is actually the best route I can come up with, and to be honest, it's actually not that far off from being correct. I just need him to climb, that's all. If it was the baby, I would have just left it there. I mean, I don't really need the baby, and he's crying his eyes out right now. He is not happy. I told you, baby. I told you that you're gonna have a very miserable life with me. I am the parkour delivery driver, okay? We are not the freaking ordinary Amazon delivery guy. No, we are doing this the parkour way. I can pick up some other lost packages along the way. I'm pretty sure I can find quite a handful of them when we are going along this route. Okay, so let's see. We are going the wrong way right now. We need to go this way. It is this way, right? Yeah, it's actually this way. It's a little bit more to the east, but we are doing just fine so far. Hey, look. It's one of those, How do you get up? It is this thing that I wanted to eat. I'm pretty sure there's one of those, crypto, whatever they call it. Crypto biotes. Yeah, let's take a couple of these. Eat one of these things. Alright, there we go. This baby is like driving me crazy. If I could turn off his audio, I would. Baby would not be able to make a single bit of noise. Okay, so let's see. We are almost there, actually. I told you scaling this mountain wasn't going to be so hard. I just had to find the correct route to do it. Damn, I am like a legendary expert at delivering. Oh yeah. God damn it. Let's see, we gotta go down here. Well, baby, you are in for a ride today. Hell yeah. Baby, you are in for a ride today. We are going to be scaling. Oh, you guys will be fine. The baby will live. He's got plot protection. plot protection protects the baby from ever having any harm happen to him. I mean, just look at us. We've already scaled the mountain. The hardest part is over, baby. The hardest part is over. We're almost there. Game is almost over for tonight's video. And then we'll be on to our horror space game that I have no idea what it's about, but I am going to give it a good go anyway. Alright, let's take this package right here. And then we'll just scale right over here. Yep. Just a little bit of climbing, that's all it is. How about you shut up? Damn it. You don't need to tell me if I have to use a tool in this game, okay? I am doing the Amazon delivery, not you, Black Mask. Black Mask trying to give me orders like as if I don't know what I'm doing. It's like, we gave you some ladders. We gave you some rope. Why don't you use it? Well, because maybe I don't need it. We're almost there. We're climbing up hills, so obviously this package is quite heavy, so... Alright, see? Look, we made it so quickly. Not that bad, right? And all I had to do was just jump up a mountain and a little bit downwards, and the baby came out just fine. It's not crying. We have more packages than last time. Oh yeah, this is a mission success. This is like a little bit easier than carrying the dead body that was on my backside a little earlier, because that body was like really heavy and obnoxiously actually making you tilt left and right. See, that wasn't such a bad delivery. Alright, well, we've made it. Make delivery, deliver requested cargo, and we confirm. And the baby is nice and quiet, means that he's happy.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City.
Why the hell are you wearing a Christmas hat? I know it's December and it's almost Christmas right now, but you don't need to be in the spirit of it. Okay. Christmas hat. He's in for the spirits of Christmas right now. This game was meant to be streamed in December.
We really appreciate this. It's not ideal, but it's enough to keep us going.
Just be happy that I delivered it. We got 69 likes and a B rank. Not too bad. And I would say that that's actually pretty good for what I did.
You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own?
Yeah.
I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but... The second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were going to connect us up.
I wonder what the hell the Cupid is.
We've been waiting for help 3 years. And they sent us one guy. Shit.
Hey, it's quality versus quantity.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really?
Quality matters, not quantity.
Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid.
I really want to know what that thing does. I feel like I'm about to do a warp drive right now. Chiral network, so it's like a key to activating different networks. I see. New strand established. Cool. Following structure can now be constructed using the PCC post box. Interesting. New options have been added to delivery terminals. Donate weapons and equipment, withdraw cargo, and deliver lost cargo. Cool.
Connection to Capital Knot City confirmed. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can...
Okay.
Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on until you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. Me, I've never met her.
Alright, mister. You're talking too much.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the Chiral network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place.
All the way over there?
Is your next destination.
All the way down there?
It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're
holy
looking at
crap.
using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway.
Oh my baby, we are going to be in a hell for these deliveries. Baby, you and I are going to have some... Alright, so we have to...
Work's paying off, Sam. Thanks to the increase in network capacity, HQ is now in a position to provide you with additional materials and support.
Cool.
Should prove useful.
So we can fabricate weapons now. Interesting. Take on orders for Sam. So one of them is to deliver rare metal to Capital Knot City for 30 kilograms, but I don't have enough space. And this one is listen to the briefing, but it doesn't seem like it rewards anything. Well, I don't really want to do any of that stuff, but how do I deliver, like, make delivery, deliver lost cargo? Yeah, here we are, deliver lost cargo. Entrust, yeah. And, I guess, you will keep hold of any cargo that cannot be returned here. 40 if returned, 12. Okay, so let's try this. Deliver, entrust, store. Okay. So how do I return all of it? Oh, like it. So if I look over here, right? This one is entrust, 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 and entrust, and confirm. I was looking at it from a completely different direction. I mean, I imagine we're gonna pick up so many freaking packages along the way that it practically doesn't even matter if you do 100% effort, because I look at the idea of longevity. So longevity as an example, okay, and you gotta think of it like this. This is the reason why I can beat a lot of games without having to power up or grind in a video game, is because of longevity. So longevity is basically like, say that you could sit there and grind for maybe 100% extra experience. Otherwise, later on, when you get into the later parts of the game, you could just kick a couple enemies' asses, and the next thing you know, you'll actually also take on the orders at the West Way Station, West Capital. Oh, so we do actually have to take on the orders. Well, so I'll end the video right here, but yeah, because I wouldn't mind doing these deliveries, but I imagine there's going to be a goddamn handful of these deliveries, and I want to make sure we have enough time to at least get on with our next one. But we'll take on these two, and we'll just accept it, at least so I have a little objective for next time. Okay, so accept orders.
To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC. It goes without saying, but if you're not already carrying a PCC, you'll want to fabricate one.
Okay. Alright, so we'll have to construct a PCC.
Sam,
PC.
you can use that PCC to build a post box.
I know, you just said that. PCCs can be used to build structures, but be aware that doing so will use up some of the chiral bandwidth available to you. Structures that can be shared with other players. Yeah, I feel like honestly we're kind of like just a hand puppet, you know? We're just being kind of pushed around, told what to do and everything, and it's kind of not my thing to be told what to do, you know? But what do I know? We're just here to take on orders and see how far we get. Alright, well, I got some packages to deliver. Load all. Okay. I don't know why I needed all of that, but alright, we'll confirm. And we'll head out. God, he's carrying like 120 pounds of weight. That's insane. I mean, that's gotta be like pretty freaking heavy. It's not even that, it's more like about 140 something pounds of weight.
Head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if you check your map and compass from time to time.
Oh yeah, this is a lot of weight. But, so we have to go here and make a delivery. We'll mark it here, and we'll create a path, okay? And I imagine that that's really all we have to do, and then we're gonna have to make a delivery here, and then we have to make a delivery here. And that seems to be like what our next objective is. We are still in episode 2, so we're about close to 1/7 of the way done with the game, but I imagine that some of these episodes might be shorter than the other, just like a lot of games where certain episodes are quicker than other episodes. But we'll see how far we get. I'll definitely return for another video of Death Stranding on another night, when I feel like getting into some more Amazon delivery packages and stuff like that. But for right now, we need to move on to the next space game for tonight, which is actually another game that's going to change the theme of what we're playing right now. This is more on the lighter side of the horror aspect. The next one is going to be on the much darker side of the horror aspect, and it is a game that I have never played before. It is called Nocturnal, and I have it downloaded, and I'm ready to play it. I'm probably going to go have a small puff of a cigarette, get the title and everything else ready for YouTube and Twitch, so that way when I boot up the stream, it'll be in a correct tag and title and everything. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the first video of Death Stranding Director's Cut Part 1. It was actually a much more thrilling experience for me, being a first-time video, because I did not assume it to actually end up being humorous or funny. But, you know, naturally, I just have a way of somehow...
At least while it lasts.
Naturally, somehow I just find little spots to somehow make up funny little moments. But, you know, it's not done intentionally. It was just done because, well, I kind of had some good comments to come about it. But either way, we'll come back to this and we'll see what's going on in the rest of the game. I'm going to still continue to try to speed through the game as quickly as possible, because I don't really care to do all of the crazy side stuff, and I would like to continue parkouring my way through, because the tools, sure, they might be needed later at some point. I do imagine at some point I will have to use the tools, but for right now, I seem to be doing just fine scaling mountains by climbing them and then jumping down them, because he seems to have some pretty tanky HP and some really great stamina. So that's something to, you know, give a thumbs up about for this game. And aside from that, I hope that it will continue to have some interesting storyline to bring to us. So far, it's, you know, had some scary moments in the beginning, but we'll see what happens later. I don't know, like I said, what happens in this game. I have no idea what it's really truly about, but they made a second Death Stranding. But that'll have to be a video for way, way later when I feel like playing another Death Stranding. This one's already going to be pretty long as is, so we'll see what happens. Either way, I will see you in the next video for Nocturnal. That is going to be the next game coming right up, and I thank you guys for viewing this video as well as subscribing to my YouTube channel and following and subscribing to my Twitch channel, which helps me to grow and financially support the future improvements that I do to these videos. Thank you, and I will see you guys in Nocturnal here in a moment. I'm gonna, like I said, go get a cigarette, maybe get a little drink, and we'll see what this next futuristic space horror game is about. Sound good? Alright, I'll see you two in a minute. Good night, all of the rest of you. I know, but I need to quit soon, but not right yet. Alright, I'll be right back.